Hello Pisces, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Please excuse my voice. The past couple of days I really had a bad cough. My apologies, I'm still in recovery here. This is your other person reading, Pisces. This will give you insights and information about an ex-partner. Can also be someone that ghosted you or someone you're not in talking terms with at the moment. Please bear in mind that the messages are general, and if it doesn't resonate for you, my dear, do check your moon signs and Venus signs as well. Cross watchers, the energies can be vice versa in this reading, depending on your situation, okay, my dear? And if you are interested to join the free reading giveaway, the instructions are down below in my description box. Please go ahead and check that out. The winner shall be announced by the end of the month. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. That said, let's get into your reading. Spirit, any messages, please, about this other person Pisces is dealing with at this time? Any messages, please, Spirit, about this other person Pisces is dealing with at this time? Alright, so let's get the deck and see what comes up for you, my dear. First card, heart of the matter, is the Hangman, Major Arcana. Okay, I feel like this person is energetically stuck about something in their life. They're not able to release it. Okay, it's the energy of feeling stale here, unable to proceed and move forward. Although I sense that this is a highly spiritual person, they could also be towards, a new sense of direction in life, but there needs to be some releasing and cleansing before that happens. Okay, they're in the process of getting perspective, getting awareness, getting downloads from Spirit. But action is needed here. They need to release what it is that they know is no longer needed in that next journey here. Let's get more cards out to see what this is all about. What's currently being blocked is the Two of Cups. So I'm really getting this messages that in terms of your partnership, the reason why this person could be holding back, pulling away, unable to decide for commitment, because like I said, they need to release what it is that they know they need to release here. Some restrictions, some doubts, some fears. Okay, maybe for some of you this means someone needs to make a big sacrifice here. But since I see the Two of Cups, it's like both of you guys need to make some room for adjustment, some necessary sacrifices here, or compromise, okay, to make this work. And it all depends about, how much you vitally want this relationship to work out, okay? Two of Cups. Two of Cups can also represent a soulmate connection. I feel like you both mirror each other here. And with the Hangman, I'm also getting a storyline. For some of you, this could be like a friend turning out to be a romantic partner, but you don't know how to finally get to that level, how to get yourselves out of the friend zone is what I'm getting here too. Roles can be reversed here. It might be that someone has been waiting on you here, Pisces, so that they can finally end this stage of their life where they don't know how to proceed with this friendship relationship, I feel like both of you know there's a lot of uncertainty, and essentially I feel like this person wants to put some label, to put some form of boundaries here to finally figure out what you guys have going on, okay? The root or cause of this is the Father of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Might be someone older than you guys, or this could be you becoming more assertive about your thoughts, your ideas, something about you also thinking about the situation. I feel like both of you guys could be on a break here, a momentary space and pause in the connection so that you both can think things over on your own. Because I feel like you guys are really looking for information here, okay? Weighing pros and cons for some of you. Maybe you're seeing things in different perspective at the moment. So this union at the moment is currently being delayed unless both of you could come down on the same page and meet in the middle, right? It could be, clashing of egos, clashing of perspective, and nothing's really wrong with that. But of course, both need to make some equal amounts of sacrifices here in order to come together, right? This cup can also represent like opening the heart, not so much with the mind. The mind, the conscious mind, can give you a lot of heads up, can give you a lot of maybe ideas, concepts, But I feel like with the Hangman, since this is a spiritual awakening, it's like Spirit is encouraging both parties here to also remember that love is not just a concept but an emotion. And since this is currently being blocked, I feel like both parties here know, right? If they want this to work out, the heart chakra needs to be open, okay, but not compromising, okay, the logical aspect of it all, okay? So in the past is the Tower. See, this is a very spiritually awakened person, or you could be also going through this current path, this journey, right? The Tower to me represents someone awakening to a truth in which in the past maybe they were stuck up with some outdated beliefs, outdated patterns, something that clearly no longer gives them growth here, okay? The Hangman is a precursor to the Death card, and the Death card to me means transformative changes that are permanent. Well, the Tower could be that shocking burst, okay, that explosion. It's a sense of freedom and awakening. So I feel like for most of you guys, if this is, you know, a platonic relationship turning out to be a romantic one, I feel like one of you guys here in this party could have already confessed how they feel in a very explosive, unexpected way to the other person. This can mean that they can no longer contain their feelings and they need to become more assertive to express this. So essentially this is emotions escalating here, right? But it could be coming across to the other person as if this is too overwhelming, this is too much, I'm not prepared for this at all, you know? I feel like whoever is not prepared, they're still in this process of thinking over the situation. They also want to ease the quarreling, because this could have been really aggressive here. And essentially I feel like this outburst of emotions, this sort of explosion that has occurred because someone now had a good look in the situation and they already know clearly what they want from this relationship, right? They were looking for something and they don't want to avoid, you know, avoid what is needed to be discussed. I feel like someone needs to be straightforward is what I'm getting here. Well, one party could still be avoiding giving their response, their answer. And as a result, the other party could be led on, you know, or feeling like they've been led on here. Okay? For some of you, this could also represent the breakup, the separation. And up until now, this person could be in that mode or in this zone of not, you know, not feeling like they have the power, the ability to make decisions to reconcile with you. It's the energy of, at the moment, they could be relinquishing their power. It could be a lot of things. Even though this is spiritual awakening, it's the energy of them needing to recognize that they're not really stuck, that they have all the necessary tools, resources, inner strength to face this, to confront this, to finally realize and remember that they have the power to release themselves from being stuck. Okay, and if this is truly what they want with you, then they can manifest this through actions. All right, it seems like they've been just going over thinking about this over and over again without, you know, feeling the urgency, like it's about time to take action, you know? It's like they're waiting on something here. What they're currently thinking right now is the 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a family dynamics, this could be, you know, husband and wife partnership, right? For some of you, no judging here in this reading. I feel like for some of you, your person, your partner, could have still been tied with a previous marriage, okay? That could also be the case. Okay, this means that they were in that relationship because it has been long and established. They don't want to ruin their reputation with their family. They feel like this connection before has been a good alliance, but with the Tower, they could have felt like there was not enough emotional freedom in that connection. All right, something forced them to face the truth here, but they're still not able to let that go. And so they couldn't seem to energetically draw in new love. And if that is you here, Pisces, it seems like you're dealing with a partner who's still attached to the past, to what was familiar. It's a sense of familiarity here that they're looking for, or they're afraid to jump in and dive into something new because, I don't know, they have this personality wherein they overanalyze things, okay? They want to be really certain what they're putting themselves into. Because the Hangman can also be a very perceptive person, right? But what I'm seeing here is that they need a fresh perspective. the Tower means they already released the past here. What they need right now is to be fed with some new perspective, fresh ideas. Okay? That means letting go or relinquishing any previous fears that no longer aligns with the current situation. Because if they just take a look around them, the past is no longer their reality, is what I'm seeing here. Because this card can also indicate the Father of Swords. Someone really needs to see things in a logical perspective. They need to take a look around in their life and see the logic in it, right? Say, you know, if this is already in the past, then that should be remaining in the past, is what I'm seeing here. And energetically, once they are aware and they're honest and direct about themselves, then they can take a good look in the mirror and realize what's been blocking them was themselves all along. Okay? It takes a lot of strength and courage and sense of urgency to go inward. Like, that's why I said spiritually awakening, to go inward and realize that most of the stuff we complain about the world, about our lives, about things not working out in our favor, it takes a lot to realize that we ourselves may have been the cause of our own blockages. And so once you realize that, and you no longer blame the world, and you ease your way through these changes, right? These are fast changes, unexpected ones, and maybe purging, a sense of purging in their life, that even though things are not things are not within our control, our reactions, our choices, how to respond or how to perceive things is all within our control. This is what I'm seeing with this person. So, in the near future though, we have the Six of Cups. Most of you guys, this is already someone you had history with before. Okay, and I feel like with the Six of Cups, this is, a soulmate connection, like I already said. But if you guys believe in previous lifetimes, I feel like you already met this person. And energetically, I feel like they weren't yet able to tie any loose ends with you guys. That's why I feel like it's a spiritually awakening kind of journey with this person. So finally, you can put a resolution and resolve to your relationship. Okay? However, or whatever form that takes. This could be finally working things out, or this could be severing ties once and for all. But, taking action so that you can no longer be stuck in this energy with the Hangman. Because the energy of the Hangman could be someone wishing and hoping and praying what ifs, okay? They could be waiting on something, but in the energy of dissipating, despondence, okay, not seeing clearly that it's their own free will that they need to really tap on, their own decision making. And they may keep on repeating the same kind of cycle, going back to the past. Because this card being here indicates, Pisces, that someone who will not learn the lessons right now, who is not able to get a fresh perspective or make sacrifice right now to pursue and open their heart, they might just keep on creating a future that is of the past, right? The future is never certain. What I'm getting here is that what this person needs to realize is the power is in the now, the moment, today, at this very time. Because what we choose to see in our situation, how we choose to react, the actions that we're about to take, about all these realizations, downloads, spiritual guidance, is what's going to manifest in the near future. So if someone just lets life go on, pass them by, not taking charge of their own decisions, not being able to release the past as well here, they could still be feeling the after effect of the Tower. Going that direction can just be, building a future that's based off the past, right? So if you choose to make necessary adjustments now, then the future could be something different, something new, something more spiritually aligned to someone's goals here. Okay, I know this is sounding a lot cryptic, but this is what I'm getting with the cards. A lot of cards here indicate it's a deeper kind of cost with this person. That's the reason why I feel like they don't energetically can just release attachment from the past. There's something about their blockage here. There's something about, I feel like the root chakra and the heart chakra might be blocked here. They already know that situations in their life in the past no longer is serving them. Might be a toxic environment, toxic relationship, and obviously holding on to that might also make them more suffer, But the reason as to why they're not letting that go is because they feel like they have released so much of their energy and their power into those situations that when it's ripped or taken out of their life, they now don't feel like I have the power to make my own decisions. So that's what I'm seeing here. The release of what was familiar is so hard for this person. It's a deep rooted issue. Okay, a deep rooted issue. For some of you, since this is family dynamics, they may have had experience in their childhood, something in their history here with the Six of Cups that has caused some serious damage in their life. They weren't able to fully build a proper foundation of what I feel like they want to acquire right now. They never really got to experience what's like to have healthy family dynamics. This could be them being exposed since they were young, at a very young age, to stuff that they knew. They were afraid to seek out the same things because that didn't really work out for them when they were younger. It has seemed to be a condition passed on. So that's why this person, whoever this is, they might be emotionally unavailable because people in their past were not emotionally available for them. But they still keep on seeking those situations, relationships, and environment because it was familiar. Alright, that's why with the Father of Swords, what's needed right now is some serious introspection. Okay, it's looking at it in a logical standpoint to be able to understand one's emotions. If someone is able to draw conclusions, realizations, and finally a resolve in their emotions, I feel like that's the time where this person can be enlightened, right? Can be enlightened. They need a fresh perspective. The mind needs to be aligned with the heart here to get them out of a situation that feels stuck. So their current energy right now is the Six of Swords. Yep, they want to travel somewhere. They want to go somewhere. They want to leave the baggage behind in the past. Because this card indicates they need to release old memories, okay? Old emotional baggages. And what's coming possibly in the near future is if they don't release this, it's just going to keep on being reminded to them. Okay, like I said, they're going to build a future that's based in the past. It could also be like someone could be blaming their childhood, people that did them wrong. It's energetically feeling like they're not able to release it. But I feel like this could start with forgiveness, right? The Two of Cups can mean forgiveness, second chances, reconciliation. They've been avoiding presenting this to the people that needed to be forgiven, even to themselves, so that they can no longer seek what has been in the past. And yes, they might be afraid of grieving over this, but if that is what's needed, maybe now's the time not to avoid situation. So this kind of release can happen, right? I see, this kind of like an outpour, like rain, right? So that they can finally see the rainbow after the storm here, a stormy situation. And so much of this is dealt within in the realms of their emotions, not so much in the physical 3D. Okay, because I feel like that has already happened in the past, this period of instability. It's just that they never really got to a point where they were able to synthesize the lessons, got enlightenment. They were so close though, is what I'm getting here. They were so close. So I feel like after this person gets over it, learns the lesson, incorporates the lesson and the healing from past situation, I feel like they can have, a sense of a brighter perspective about love. This could be them finally realizing they don't need to constantly have their guards up. They don't need to constantly place mistrust in people, And they might open their mind to Ten of Pentacles, which is family, happiness, love. If you're dealing with someone who already has been married before, I feel like this could also be that what they're seeking out right now is people to be more understanding and compassionate about their circumstance. Because it seems like they're not able to become compassionate on themselves here. They're taking it too hard on themselves. They're being too critical on themselves and on people. There's this energy of blaming the environment and what has happened in their failed marriage, maybe. I don't know. And they might be missing on their children. That's what I'm seeing here. And you could wanted this person to let go of the pain that they've been feeling, holding on to this dynamics, because you see them maybe that they're just putting their life on hold for this, when they could experience more freedom, more spiritual awakening, right? For some of you, this is not a married person. Maybe you want this person to become more in touch to their inner child, right? The Six of Cups can mean going back to self, to home, to their core, to who they really are, because they weren't able to get over this. The Tower. In the environment is the Mother of Swords. Okay, see, there's a synchronicity here. Your divine counterpart, masculine and feminine. So if this is a situation where you are family with this person, I feel like you and your person, you haven't been really in touch with your inner child in a long time. Okay, and this usually happens because this is a general reading, so just take whatever resonates, okay, Pisces? If you already have family with this person, like husband and wife, and your partner could still be in the process of holding back or not being able to change fully for the connection, I feel like with the Tower, some of you guys could have chose to, distance yourself from your person for now, for some space to understand things on your own, while not fully cutting the connection, is what I'm seeing here. But there's a huge chance that this person might come around again after realizing the stuff that they've been doing in your life, okay? This card means travel, and this card indicates the past coming back around. So they might be coming back around because they want to work things out with you. They might be thinking of coming together like a family, how you used to be, okay? They want to go back home, essentially, because they might be realizing that you guys have always been the rainbow in their life, and being away and being distant has been an endless kind of storm that they faced here. Could be that they were holding on to some feelings of resentment, pride, and ego. That could have been what's blocking them to ask for reconciliation and second chance for some of you. And they've been feeling lost, essentially, here. They've been feeling lost. However, I want to point out that because of that situation turning out this way, whether you see it or not, the cards are saying it could have provided them so many lessons too. Because if you both have chosen to stick it out when things were definitely unstable, this could have also potentially led to some more drama. The Tower. You could have always clashed with this person, and it could have blown out of proportion. So in a way, the separation and the period of space between the two of you will force both parties to recognize what is essential, what is needed, which is love, which is forgiveness, which is going back to how things were when things were less dramatic, maybe. Essentially opening your hearts to one another again. Because look at you guys, at the moment I feel like you're still in that very intense energy, not putting your guards down. You both could be energetically still cutting each other out of your life. But I'm really feeling here like one of you or both parties is just going to have an aha moment, a realization. Like it's not too late to work things out. It's not too late to recognize that we both had mistakes in the past. Okay, regardless of what dynamics is, I really feel like someone is going to come back around. Okay, so hopes and fears is the Seven of Wands. So for some of you, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like if you're waiting for someone who has been married already and they cut you out of your life, it seems like they could be repairing their relationship with whoever this is, with their person, with their partner, but they could still be trying to communicate with you. So I feel like this could be you blocking this person altogether, because you're also going to realize like you're meant for something else. You're meant for someone better. Okay, you might still be the one stuck in this connection, and you might be blocking offers of new love here. All right, that's sincerely what I'm seeing with the cards. All right, and that's not even possible as it's not even possible for this to come in if you guys are still looking for this situation to, rebuild a foundation after the Tower has already occurred. It's just not going to be a stable offer is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so if you guys are already married with this person, though, I feel like they're going to come around, but they are fearing that you guys already are blocking them off. They could also hope that they will be victorious in their conquest to win you back for a second chance is what I'm getting here. But I'm seeing someone's fire is about to reignite it once again after a period of being stuck here. It's like I said, they're going to have a aha moment. And essentially, once they're going to draw in that kind of clarity in their mind, the fire is just going to reignite into their core, into their being, okay? Which is now going to motivate them to make things right. So, what's coming in the near future is the Father of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? So I feel like for some of you guys who are waiting on someone who's already been married, and it seems like they're fixing things out with this person right now for the sake of family, for the sake of children, they might try to reconcile their differences. But it's like I feel like most of you guys were the ones who remove yourself from this situation overall, because you realized in the past, okay, you realized this already, that you were meant for something else. I feel like there could be an earth sign coming your way, but like I said, this is only going to come in if you remove yourself from this energy, okay? Because even though you already physically isolated yourself from this person, energetically you're still missing them or calling into this person once again. That's why with the Son of Pentacles, it's going to take some time, okay? It's going to take some time. This is the energy of slow movement. It's a glacial pacing pretty much. Okay, glacial pacing. I feel like for those in the first, okay, this usually happens, forgive me. For those of you who are in the first narrative storyline, if this is kind of like a friend zone situation, remember I told you guys that maybe this person is still stuck to what was familiar, a relationship in the past. I feel like, I feel like they know you and them have something going on here. There's the kind of understanding that whenever you both communicate, it's like you both are mirroring one another's energy. There's the understanding that, that you really understand each other. There's a deeper understanding of one's soul here, regardless of the circumstance and situation. However, it's like someone is just not recognizing that this could be a potential for a romantic partnership. Because I'm really getting this vibe that you or the other person, maybe they're not really used to this kind of dynamics. They have been maybe the type who was withdrawn since the beginning. They don't believe in love. They don't believe because it didn't really work out for them. So the Son of Pentacles can also indicate like they might just be giving you this friend zone dynamics or friendship. I don't know. I'm seriously getting that vibe. Okay, and you might be the one finally blocking your feelings off and saying, well, if this is everything that it could be, then I might as well just cut my emotions out and just maybe realize and appreciate the friendship that we both share here. Okay, but that Son of Pentacles can mean reviewing things over. So don't be quick to make assumptions here, is what the cards are saying. You need to really introspect to be guided by a sense of spiritual download, messages, guidance. The Hangman, okay? You will realize this only if you guys are away from each other. And I feel like the same goes for the other person. They're going to realize now if they only see you as a friend or if this is something more for the two of you. Now, let's clarify this card. 27 minutes in and already I have said a lot, okay? It's a lot of storylines, my dear Pisces. So many things going on for most of you guys. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is a third party energy trying to show up in this reading. So yeah, I feel like energetically they don't know anymore what kind of effort they should be putting in, because they feel like it's out of their hands when in fact it is within this person's control. Say if they really want to be with the past lover, then they should start putting the effort back there. Or if they are really looking forward to building something with you here, then they should energetically be focusing and shifting their direction to you. So that's what I'm saying with the cards. They can't be spreading their energy everywhere and be everyone for everyone, you know? So we have the Seven of Cups. See, this person is quite confused. Their mind is on the cloud at the moment, okay, figuring out, not knowing really what is the cup to take. Okay, they might be afraid of making a choice. That's the reason why they're not getting down in reality and be encouraged enough to make the necessary actions here. It's clearly avoiding their responsibilities, what I'm seeing here. They could be also like waiting on the rest of the people in their environment to make the choice for them, but that relinquishes their power now, and all the more reasons for them to keep repeating the same cycle here. If they don't put that kind of responsibility on their shoulder, because for all actions there is a consequence, is what I'm getting here. So if this person refuses to take action, I feel like the world is not going to wait on them, nor you or other people involved, and they might end up, it's kind of like a rude awakening is what's going to happen with this person. We have the Judgment. See, this is the rude awakening that's gonna happen. So the root or cause of this is someone needs to finally make a choice here, once and for all, put their foot down and say, this is really my choice, okay? If it's working things out with family, whoever they were with, maybe this is gonna help them overcome the situation. It's gonna strengthen the dynamics. Or if this can also mean finally releasing the past, so all parties involved can start moving forward, okay? There's already been a sense of a burden on everyone's shoulder here, because this person essentially does not want to take responsibility, okay, or trying to avoid their responsibility. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the past. Yeah, it's all about rebuilding a foundation, but something has already been crumbling down. There has already been a sense of shaking of the foundation, but they kept on building on it, whether it's their past relationship, or maybe their ex-partner has been diligently trying to win them back, okay? So right now we have the Son of Swords. Interesting. We have Son of Pentacles and Son of Swords. Usually when there's two knights in the reading, there's really a sense of competition here. I feel like Pisces, you guys are aware that this person, if they already married and have kids, I feel like this is just going to further cause you stress and anxiety at this time if you try to confront your partner about their family, about their relationship, because you've been pushing so much about your thoughts, your ideas. You've been letting it known to this person for a while, but I feel like right now they're just not really able to give you a clear answer. Okay, they might have a tendency to make impulsive decisions. That's what I'm seeing here, but they're not really making any effort to back it up. We have the Three of Wands. So yeah, again, see what I mean? Three of Wands is building something, waiting on something to manifest. But what are they waiting to manifest? It could be, again, based from the past. They might be waiting on their past lover. They might be looking to repair things with their partner, if that's the case. For some of you, I feel like this could mean someone is going to wait for a window of opportunity. If this is a friend zone situation, I feel like they're waiting for their window of opportunity here with you, because they see that you guys definitely share a soulmate connection, okay? But they also don't want to ruin the friendship that you both have. So how they're feeling right now is they want to move forward towards commitment. For some of you, this can mean like your partner, I feel like, is going to travel towards home, whoever they were with here, if they already are married. And if you're waiting for your partner, your husband, your wife, I feel like they're going to make their way towards home once again here to repair the family, okay? Mother of Swords and Son of Cups. Whoa. In the environment, I feel like, Pisces, most of you guys, I feel like you're already talking to someone else as well, knowing that the situation is quite unstable with this person, given whatever dynamics you guys are in. If this is friend zone, if this is someone already married, I feel like most of you guys could be keeping this as a secret, you know? You're keeping it low-key, whoever you guys are with, and that could be allowing you guys to also put your walls up. With the Justice, you're quietly severing ties with this person altogether. You don't want any more drama, is what I'm seeing here. But you might get provoked to confronting this person depending on your emotions, so please keep that in check. The Justice card also means balancing your emotions, mind versus heart here. Okay? Don't let your emotions overrule your better judgment. This is what also the cards are saying. Become, 2 steps ahead of your situation here with this person. Because if you're going to wait, I feel like they're just in this energy of being stuck. So you might get some feelings of frustration. You might blame this person as well for the pacing that they're in. But truth be told, you also have to own your power here. Own up your power and make your own decision about what you think is best for you here, Pisces. 10 of Cups. Yeah, like I said, some of you guys are dealing with someone already is married, and I feel like they're going to try to work things out, but it's a slow pacing. Okay, it's a slow pacing. Although I feel like they could be rushing in to fix the situation. The sword can mean, fixing something, but they might be impulsively making that decision because emotionally, I feel like they know that they can't be with you given their situation. They can't make that decision, but emotionally, they feel the connection with you here. That's why they're hang up here. They're not able to make a clear choice. Is it going to be you who they feel this emotional connection, or is it going to be the sense of familiarity? All right, for some of you, if this is a friend zone situation with the Son of Pentacles, I feel like it's gonna slowly be realized by them how much they feel belonged with you, how much they feel this is spiritually fulfilling relationship with you. Huge chance for something long-term here, but it's slowly building foundation. That's what I'm seeing here. You might be keeping this relationship as a secret as well. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Maybe because they're still in the process of working things out. The divorce, this can also mean divorce of who they're with. Maybe this relationship you both have right now is being kept as a secret, and they might be severing ties with the situation, right? So it takes time for things to transpire. It takes really time for the pieces of this puzzle to, come down in place or be in place. So I feel like just be guided every step of the way here, Pisces. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Be always wise about your decisions. Be always 2 steps ahead, perceptive, intuitive, right? So let's get overall advice for you, my dear. I know this is not going to resonate for all, but I was really getting specific messages. Let's see. Any advice, please, Spirit, for Pisces and current person you're dealing with? We have rock bottom here. Okay. We also have strength and storm field. See, this is the Tower. Essentially, that's the Tower card for me. The strength card can also indicate like the Hangman. They need inner strength because they're doing this juggling situation. They're trying to find their balance in between 2 people, 2 relationships, or 2 options in their life. Whether it's should we really commit to each other, or should we just stay friends? That's what I'm seeing. But with the rock bottom, it's like they keep on avoiding this moment wherein they need to really hit the rock bottom so that they can finally acknowledge that they don't, they should stop what it is that they're juggling here, because it's only putting their life on hold, right? The storm fields, this is kind of like the major arcana to me. They can't avoid the unavoidable. It's going to be a moment of reckoning, because 4 and 4, see, is a number of structure and stability and commitment. I feel like someone needs to be more firm about the words, start building proper foundation on their relationships, because all these energies are pointing out to them lacking stability. It's a little bit of a messy kind of situation where you guys are in here. So it takes a lot of strength to make a decision and let go of the burden that they're still holding on to. That might be what's gonna drive them more and more to this rock bottom situation. Okay, but it's again a spiritually awakening kind of path for this person. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you, my dear Pisces. Please meditate on these messages. I know it could be a little bit overwhelming. Trust your intuition, because by now I feel like you guys know who you are in this picture, if this really resonates for you. And please do not try to fit this in your situation if it doesn't, okay? So you won't get more confused about this kind of messages. But this usually happens, a lot of downloads. And we are going through a retrograde pretty soon, so I feel like you need to meditate on these messages so it won't confuse you. I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for watching till the end, and namaste.